Tea Partier Steve King, who made a bizarre comparison of Steve Scalise, comparing him to Jesus. Yes, indeed it is too. Tea Partying, rabid anti-communist, sometimes anti-woman's uterus, also possibly could be prejudice. Steve King came up with a rather bizarre answer to a question this week. King's Jesus would give a speech to a white supremacist group, apparently. So here's how it all goes down. In an interview to the Washington Post, he and other conservative lawmakers were sort of asked how they felt about Steve Scalise. Now, we all know who Steve Scalise is. Steve Scalise is the maniac who is the majority whip who spoke at Euro, a group founded by David Dukes. And remember, David Dukes has said, and I'm going to just talk about this for just a second, and I'm going to move on, but he has said that there's other Congress people that are connected to him. And you know what I say? I forgot the name. I forgot who sings the song. T.I. I want to be like, bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out. I want to know who these congressmen are that are racist. It doesn't surprise me that they're racist. I just want to know who they are. I want to know their faces so we could talk about them here on the Fowler Show. So we could know who they are. And this is what I say to all these people of Congress, all these people in Congress who are known racists connected to David Dukes. Reveal yourself. Be honest with the American people. If you believe in freedom and liberty and democracy, why don't you tell us that you hang out with David Dukes and you guys sip cocktails in the country club? So we'll know when you vote against black people, we'll be like, oh, they're just racist. No reason to be alarmed here. They're just racist as hell. Either way, in an interview, King says Jesus dined with tax collectors and sinners, not with the healthy who needed doctors. He was with the sick, and therefore he would have spoke at Euro. So what you're implying is that Jesus would talk to racists because he was the God of the people who the people who were the sinners. Okay, so if that argument is true, will that also not mean? I guess you're trying to say, Steve, like, I get what you're trying to say, Representative King, that Scalise is like Jesus, so he talked to the racist because his job is to be their savior and save them from their racism. But too bad Steve Scalise is a racist. I mean, this guy voted against the Martin Luther King holiday twice. If it looks like a duck America and it quacks like a duck America, guess what? It's a duck. And if it's a race, if it votes against the MLK holiday and speaks from Euro, I'm pretty sure behind closed doors he says the N-word. Let's just be real. So, he's a known racist. He hung out with the KKK. He, hangs out with David Dukes on his country club. And now he's trying to run from it. But this is the truth. This is who I just don't understand. Like, this is my thing with the Republicans. I give them a lot of credit for a lot of things. I give them credit that they double down on their crazy ass agenda, right? They believe in their agenda. They double down on it every time. So why don't he just come out and say, you know what, America? I'm a racist. I don't like black people. I don't really like Jewish people. I don't like the Irish, and I believe in white power. Just come out and say it. I mean, I guarantee your district will probably vote for you because of gerrymandering. Your district is probably so far to the right that it's unbelievable. They'll vote for you, but at least we'll know who you are. That's all I'm saying, America. But maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But either or, you know what? You know you're in good company when you get a rave endorsement from the crazy looned, sometime Tea Partying, rabid anti-immigrant congressman, Steve King. You're in good company. You and crazy-ass Steve King. You guys will make a hell of a party. And you could throw in former Congresswoman Michelle Bachmann, Louis Gohmert, and Ted Nugent, and you guys can have one big racist party. Maybe you guys should just wear hoods and burn crosses in people's yards. Maybe I've gone too far. Oh well, who knows? He's a maniac of the week, maniac number 1.